Huwag yung kayong magkadisgrasyahan tayo niyan. Sinasabi ko yung madidisgrasya kayo. At madidisgrasya kayo. Hindi ako urong dito. And I said, I would stake my honor, my life, and even the presidency. I would like to say something to you. Una-una, thank you for this honor and the show of your camaraderie with me as a government worker like you. You know, I am not fan of calling this place by its name. I always say my office. A little bit for a provinciano kasi. And I do not, you've never heard me address myself as president or presidential or the presidency. I always say that we are all workers in government and we work for the people, period. Now, para maintindihan ho ninyo ako, during the elections, I had but kukunti po. There were contributions, but it was not really enough to run an enterprise like a campaign na kulang yung. So I just, well, as I say, I received the money, the campaign contributions. I go in out of the city, but wala talaga akong organized. You know, the PDP was really moribund. Were it not for the yung father and son, wala naman talaga. I'm not talking about politics, I'm talking about the vignettes of life. So, naging presidente po ako, but I did not expect even to win, much more earn that so many million votes, plus 6 million over my closest opponent. So, the one who kept faith in me, General Esperon, and mind you, si Faildon, they went back and forth sa Davao to convince me to run. And Montolfo, and Salpanelo, and Calida, and well, lahat ng nakakilala sa akin, you know, sa totoo lang, and please do not be offended. Kung pabalikin ako, gusto ko na lang talaga maybe for the last time, kasi I did not want to leave Davao. And Inday, yung anak ko na mayor, ayaw rin niya. She had been through 9 years and she's kind of almost pissed off if I can characterize her behavior. Kaya sabi ko, anyway, ayaw ko talaga. Sabi ko, wala akong pera, pati the position does not interest me at all. I don't know if you'd believe me because I've been mayor for 23 years, then a congressman for 1 year, then a vice mayor to my daughter, and all in all, if God willing, the years of my being a prosecutor, you add it all, it comes to like 40 years in the service of my country. Ayaw ko na talaga kasi pagod na rin ako. And I know that time was up for me. Mind you, dati mo ng 70 years old, wala na yan. I had nga my, you know, the other, but 3 weeks ago, I had my endoscopy and colonoscopy. Then, I was about to have sana ngayong cabinet meeting yung yesterday, but yung reading ng aking somebody advised my doctor just also to repeat and get some samples there. Both dito uli. So I stayed there for 1 hour sa Cardinal Santos. So hindi ko pa masabi kung meron ba talaga akong tama o wala. But I have this Barrett and it has been bothering me ever since. Dahil nga sa inom rin. There are people predisposed to Barrett kasi yung hindi nagsasira yung ano mo. Pagka, alam mo, pag kahiga ka, when you lie down, there's that cap na nagsisira rin. So, the acid of the stomach does not reach the esophagus. Corrosive yan eh. This one is built with stand grinding and digesting, but ito dito hindi. So if you get there, yung parang gumaganong ka sa umaga, that's geared reflux. Napabayaan ko kasi hindi ako naghinto ng inom. Kaya nga, wala na. Sisisi, gano'n na lang eh. It always comes late. So, it got worse. I don't know where I'm now physically, but I have to wait for that. But I would tell you that if it's cancer, it's cancer. And if it's third stage, no more treatment. I will not prolong my agony in this office or anywhere. Ang nanalo ako, sir, even during the presidential debates, I'm sure that many of you had seen it. Wala ako masyadong sinabi because at 1 minute 30 seconds, it was really foolish. Alam mo yung mga gano'n na klaseng sabihin ko sa iyo, para lang yan sa mga, for the negosyo yan eh. When you allow debates, you allow sufficient time for the candidates to expound and explain and justify. But 1 minute 6 seconds, pang negosyo lang yan, sir. Totoo lang. Wala talaga. So I had bullets only. Being a trial lawyer, I know the constraints of time. So ang bullet ko was that I stop corruption. If I can, then sa drugs, which was the most pressing and urgent problem for all of us here. Then that I will talk to the enemies of the state so that we can save lives. And I will not fuck with the money of the people. And I will do everything to just invite business. I think, sir, that maybe dito sa fifth, less because of the dynamics of our country. At ako naman, I'm trying to explain to everybody, and you would notice it, that every time there is an increase in oil, everything increases. That's what inflation is all about. Wala man akong masabi, but I assume full responsibility for the rising prices because I'm here. I am the worker assigned here to answer for all of these things. Wala mo rin akong magawa na every time there's a rise of oil, everything also rises. Pero itong sa, dito ako, sir, sa mag-concentrate sa corruption. I am doing it. For God's sake, I am doing it. So much so, na ayaw kong makontaminate ako. And I assure you, and you can ask all the cabinet members present. Diyan sila nandito, almost all. Jal Anyo, Jal Lorenzana, si Jal Esperon. I do not allow transactions of government to reach my table here or in the house. Across. Wala ako sir hinahawakan. Kaya I can tell you bluntly, wala silang makita sa akin ni piso because I do not sign any transaction. Be it MRT, LRT, reclamation, or whatever. Purchase of arms, it's Lorenzana's territory. Kasi DILG, nandito sila, sir. And pati si General Galvez, I do not call anybody. I have not called him since si General Galvez. I have not called I have not called Delvin Lorenzana, even for a talk. I have not called General Anyo. The only time that I ask him questions is pag ipatawag ko sila if I have an urgent or immediate situation. But I do not, kasi, and you can listen to the tapes. Kasi alam ko ang isa, pati ang isa po isali mo ako. Kasi, you know, I'm a politician. I talk with everybody. Especially so. Kaya dito yung nangyari sa frigate, ganito yan eh. I told everybody, every businessman, na kung ang reklamo mo, graft and corruption, you can come to me anytime dito sa Malacañan and tell me about it. So kaya yung nag-deliver ng he was complaining bakit wala pang order to deliver. That was his only complaint there. So I entertained him because lahat ng mga tao na may reklamo ng ganon, lalo na graft and corruption. So pumunta dito, si Secretary Lorenzana naman, referring it to the legal. Tapos somebody got told of it and made, wala namang yung frigate na tapos naman yun. When everything was done, kaya nga sabi ko tuloy kay Bong when he was summoned by the Senate, and they said that they wanted a closed door. Sabi ko, Bong, wag kang pumayag. Sabihin mo sa kanila, I will not go there if it is a closed door meeting. Whoever gets hurt there, we have no connection with it. Open and wag kang pumayag ng marami pang speculative. They can always weave tales. Ganun yan eh. So, open. Wala akong that's the first encounter lang, sir, na and it frigate, it was complete, it was delivered, and I had nothing to do with it. Kaya, ang sa corruption, hinahabol ko talaga lahat. I just fired a general sa kasi, well, command responsibility if he had nothing to do with it. But the problem is, matiis ko pa siguro yung conversion sa gasolina para spare part. Pero yung medisina ng pulis, sa pati sa sundalo. You know, I've been to Marawi 9 times during the war. And I used to go to the makeshift hospital doon. I could see the soldiers slowly bleeding. Kaya talaga ako nagalit. Talagang whoever fault it is, I don't give it a damn. If there was a ghost delivery, there was a ghost, somebody has to answer for it. Kaya I fired it. Command responsibility mo. And to think that it was medicines. Kung gasolina lang yun, siguro kalimutan ko, do not do it again. Parang ganon. Ako ganon sa Davao. Pagka yung lang, pero as serious as tapos ghost delivery. Talagang away ang abuti natin dito. Wala akong magawa. I cannot. For the life of me. Sabi ko, huwag ninyong laruan yung medisina. Because I've been mayor and I've seen so many of my countrymen dying na walang mga ganon. But you've been to Davao. And look at Davao. And then it's not extra safe, but Davao is really it's clean, it's progressing, it's earning 9%. The highest in the country for a local government and a local economy. That's my legacy to the... Kaya ayaw kong bitawan. One of the reasons also I did not like to run because ayaw kong bitawan, takot ako. Because my daughter, ayaw na niyan tumakbo. as mayor. Doon nagkaletse-letse until na yung deadline. Ayaw talaga ni Inday. Ay, si Bong, sabi ko, Bong, huwag kasi sit-sit sa akin dito. Yung talagang pressure na grabe na, I was, okay, I'll think about it. But when we ask Inday to run, sabi Inday, no. You are too presumptuous. Nagka-problema. Sinabi ko sa kanilang lahat. Lahat. Sila, pati si, I will not run if the Davao is left to somebody else. Sayang ang pagod ko, sir. Sayang talaga ang pumatay ako, pinakastos ako ng panahon. I remember campaigning, I remember being hostage by the NPA. I remember I was tried in a kangaroo court. Ano lo ng sakripisyo ko while I was going up. Manghinayang ako. And I thought at that time when it was an M14 was nakatutok dyan sa Paradise Imbak. I thought, ang naisip ko lang was my wife who was pregnant with itong si Sebastian. Turned out to be, wala mo rin ginawa kung hindi magbabae. Doon sana, nag-suicide na rin ako. Kukonsume ako nito. But anyway, ayaw ko talagang umuha. So they were able to convince Inday to run. I don't know the reason also why. But yung nag-inauguration kami dito, sir, believe it or not, makita mo man sa stamp receipt, her resignation letter resigning as mayor of Davao City. Nagsakit ang ulo ko, nagmarcha-marcha kami dyan, sir. May problema ako noon kay Inday. Nag-resign talaga. Pinagbigyan niya ako. Pinagbigyan ko na kaya, tumakbo ako. Tapos, sa bagay, ang Vice Mayor si Pulong, but you know, ang pinili ng tao siya. Hindi naman yung kapatid. Na problema ako, butit na lang, I prevailed upon her. Ayaw talaga. Kaya yung si Inday, she's just shaking the tree. Yung ginuuyog lang niya yung, alam mo, maldita yan eh. Kung sabihin mo magtakbo ng presidente, wala ka dyan. Huwag kayong ibang kasi yun, Binday presidente. Kalukuhan yan. She will not run for wise pa sa lahat ng wise. She was just shaking the tree. So ako nandito, sir, I'm trying my best. I am against ko lahat na, pati yung anayong Pilipino, until now, walang trabante. Basta pati yung, pero na-announce ko naman, the next DSWD secretary, which is just about a few days, is General De Rosario, si Ed. Wala. Si Rolly Bautista. Si ano palang inutusan ko para sa mechanized division. Kaya yung I was talking to Rolly, si Ed Rosario to help the mechanized brigade. Sorry, Secretary. Problema. Now, you might ask, why are there so military men? What I say, hindi, paano lang yan? To assure reason, para ako, I was elected by the people. The armed forces, may mandate kayo. Ang police, may mandate. So, what's my problem? You want me out? If you're ready to violate the Constitution, fine. But sabi ko, I will not resist yung magsabi na, sabi ko, do not create that spectacle because you look stupid to me. Now, you want to fight me? If you want to fight me, tayo na lang, maghanap kayo dyan na pinakamagandang mag-draw. Why would I ask my military to defend me and to kill also your fellow soldier? Sabi ko nga, all you have to do is to come here, the major commands. If you feel like having coffee with me, then tell me and I will go down. Then I would say, I will announce, was deposed a moment ago by the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the police. They are now the ruling junta of the Philippines. I am going to personally swear them to office. Please raise your right hand. I, Lieutenant or General, having deposed the President, thereby assume as a member of the junta. O sige, tasulba rin ninyo. Dilibre na ako, uwi na ako sa amin. Ang masakit dito is, yung pinapaalis ninyo, gusto talagang umalis. Huwag niyo akong bigyan na, kasi talagang aalis ako. I mean, the one that you're trying to get rid of really wants to go out. If you want to give me a reason, pero I will not resign to give it to. Sa totoo lang, sir, even her in public statements, I do not mean to offend the lady. She's very good. She's gentle. Pero mahina talaga si Glenn. Walang, may sitwasyon ka na, decide na wala, mali ang, medyo mahina ang, hindi mahina yung utak ko, masan ng bar. Mahina sa diskarte. And ang sasakay niyan, yung left was repudiated. So why would I give it to the left? Why would I give it to the yellow? Kayong mga dito ng mga red, hindi man ako. The NPAs of Mindanao supported me. I was dealing with them all these years. I had to. Hindi ako makapasok sa bukid. And how can I protect my projects nung hindi ko sabihin, putang ina, huwag mong gawain yan. So not that, that's for the people. And the military nyo, the intelligence, alam ninyo that labas-pasok ako sa, but you know, what was also the dividends. Lahat ng army, lahat ng police na capture sa Mindanao, nakuha ko. That was the, alam ni, si Anyo, kay intelligence yan. 75th noon, sila, alam mo yun. So yung droga, sir, hindi talaga ako bibitaw dyan. As I have told you, even if it would cost me my life, my honor, and the presidency. Pagka bumigay ako dito sa droga, kawawa ang Pilipino. Noon, kilo-kilo lang ang kita mo, billion. Tapos mayroon pa ngayon na ito daw si isang Michael Young na drug addict daw. Michael Young, ang ambasador ng China dyan natutulog sa bahay niya. At saka kasama yan doon sa entourage ni Premier China. So may minsan yung ng laro ng yung police. Mabubuko tayo sa China dyan. He is known there sa, I do not know. That guy is, he went there almost 16 years ago. So, alam mo yan, sir, nag-DCLA yan. Lahat ng nagpapautang ng mga Chinese yan ang negosyo niya, magtayo ka ng kalaking ang bloke yan sa Noon pa, hindi ngayon. Isang bloke sa Davao, binili niya lahat. Kanya na yung lahat, puro department store. Pumunta yan siya sa Davao, sir. Nag-command conference kami, si Sid pa noon, lapin niya. Lumapit siya, di ba si command conference na sabi ko, kaya sa kanya na, sabi niya, kung gusto ba niya magpasok ako ng mga negosyante. Sabi ko, oo. Tapos dala-dala niya yung 2 bayong na cellphone para consignment lang. Talagang naghirap yan. And he became close to the kaya kapag nandyan nandyan yan siya. Hindi ko talaga alam ang laro niya na. He could be, sabihin mo, drug addict, drug push. Ngayon lang yan, may nilabas na 12 na year 2 will expose them. Go ahead, sabi ko. And you'd be surprised. Bukuhin ka ng Chinese government yan. Kasama-kasama palagi. Yung kasama-kasama palagi ni Ambassador Xiao. Hindi mo rin maloko yan. Military yan eh. Yung ambassador natin, military yan. China. Kaloko. Corruption. Bakit dyan sa droga? Lahat na lang. Pero ngayon lang yan lumalabas nila yung si Michael Yang. Pero ang totoo niyan, sir, yung DCLA ng Davao, kanya yan. Marami yan sila. Then the investors came. Puro tapos nag-divert sa Turil. Ngayon, nandoon na sa Makilala. Doon na, pumasok na yung the typical Chinese store. Pero sabihin mo, yung Michael Yang lalabas ni Sir. Hindi yan totoo. Tagal na yan sa Davao. Sabi ko nga doon sa Tuman Conference, sabi ko na magnegosyo ka dito, sabi ko. These are my exact words. Putang inaw, do not fuck with drugs because I will bury you alive. Yun talaga ang warning ko dyan. Pero ang duda ko, yung parang, mga negosyante na kasama niya. Pati si Ambassador. Tsaka yung pagdating ni Premier, nandito yan. He was a member of that entourage. Maloko mo kaya ng China. China man nagsasabi sa atin na at any given time, there are about 10,000 Chinese who are walking around. Do not be also too sensitive about it because my grandfather was a Chinese. Ang lola ko, Maranao. So huwag kayo magduda sa akin. I'm not protecting any Chinese there. Tapos itong droga, wala na. Hindi talaga ako bibitaw dyan. Kasi ito yung, this is what I told Davao City guys. At you can check it with, nandiyan man sila. You can check it with Delvin Lorisan. He was there already, yung 75th, kasi yaman una. He brought the Ranger Battalion there. Sabi ko talaga at the start, do not destroy the city which I am desperately trying to rehabilitate. I will make it comfortable for everybody. Once you try to destroy that, I will kill you. Do not destroy the young of my land because they are our assets, our only assets. Pag ginawalaw ninyo yung mga anak namin, papatayin ko talaga kayo. My orders, you heard it. I never said, kill Jimmy Santos, kill Sergio Mendez. I just ordered police and the military to go after the drug industry, eradicate drugs, destroy the apparatus, destroy the operations, and if you have to kill because your life is in danger, go ahead and shoot. And you will have my protection. And I will never allow any soldier or policeman, whether in drugs or something else, and if you do it in the line of duty, in the performance of your duty, I will protect you. That's what got me into trouble. Because itong mga human rights, it was an open order season. Wala akong pakialam sa inyo. This is not your country. After all, pagka bumagsak itong Pilipinas, I will be remembered in history as the son of a bitch who did nothing for his country. I would rather go to prison. Ngayon kayo, sabi ko nga, anybody here, any soldier or police facing charges without a lawyer, meron akong opisina dito. May mga police, pati may mga sundalo. You can call that office and tell them about your problem. Legal, bigyan kita ng wala kang sweldo, ako ang magsweldo sa iyo. That's what I did. You ask any policeman in Davao. Sabi ko, sige, pagka ako ang magbayad sa abogado mo, at ako ang magsweldo sa iyo, magkanong take-home pay mo? Kaya ang pulis, maraming patay kasi nagtatrabaho. In the same manner, without just attributing it to any particular term, kita mo sabi walang patay. Ba't panahon Duterte namatay? Kasi ang pulis, kabado ng kaso. Kasi pag once nandyan yan, papailan ang pulis ng kaso, putang ina. Whether you like it or not, if there is a case, people of the Philippines against Sergeant, pag napile yung kaso na yan, whether that guy is really clean or not, he's suspended and he goes hungry together with his family. Wala ng pagkain sa lamesa, tapos wala ng, ang schooling ng mga bata, tapos na. Yan. Kaya dyan ako mainit sa kanila. Yan ako mainit, you know, ang overseas workers natin, in some tribes, hindi ko sinasabi all, some tribes of Arabs, if you work for them as a slave, bought from the slave markets of Africa or Middle East, or if you are a paid, he can abuse you to no end. Gagamitin ka ng amo mo, anak, mga lalaki, pati mga pinsan, and they endure, kay putang ina masakit, papatayin ko rin mga yawa. They endure rape, abuses, hungry, eating garbage. Tignan mo kada dito, lahat na umuwi dito, ilang oras ang tulog nila? 3 hours. Why? Pagkatapos niya linis sa bahay ng amo niya, pupunta sa doon sa bahay ng daughter-in-law, anak niya. Tapos maglinis na naman siya ng bahay dito. Tapos pagkain niya basura. Kaya sabi ko, this has to stop. Kaya yung sa Kuwait, sabi ko, huwag mo akong takutin. We are poor, but I will borrow, steal money. Makauwi lang yung mga kababayan ko. Sabi ko, ngayon, okay na. Sabi ko ito, they have a bakasyon once a week. Yung cellphone nila, walang kuha. Yung travel nila, paper, passport, walang, sabi ko, walang abuses. Tapos makaluto sila ng pagkain nila. Sabi ko, pag pumayag ang Kuwait niyan, okay ako. Pag hindi, sorry. Start coming home. Kaya ako naman itong Cebu Pacific, Patipal, galit ako noon sa I never accepted their money in a way. Kaya ko kaya kong bullshitin. Pati ABS. Kung mag-criticize sa atin sa gobyerno, kala mo mga we are brigands. Puta sila ng ABS. Remember, during the time of Marcos, Lopez Group of Companies borrowed heavily from DBP. Sikat yung DBP noon. Putang ina. At the end of the day, kinondon yung utang. Kaya dumayb yung DBP. Condone. Kaya tinan mo, sabi ko kay Gabi, putang ina mo, mukha kang pera. Kinuha pa namin yung pera namin para pang advertise. Late na dumating kasi number 4 mo lang ako sa survey. Di, number 4 lang din ang contribution nila. Piso-piso lang tangare. Hindi man ito manalo. Nung nag-hit ako ng 32, bigay na, but too late any day. But I beg na, sabi ko, bigyan mo lang ako ng, sige, konti, para makaano ako. So, ang problema, hindi nila iner yung ano ko, kinuha pa yung pera kong 2 million, hindi sila uli. Tapos, kung mag-atake sa amin, inuna pa yung kay Trillanes na yung binaboy. Kaya ganun. Want to say something? Mas mabuti kung naka-live ito. Yung mga preto, ganun. Anong ginawa nila? Mailong, 50 years. Natapos yung contract. Anong nangyari? They never returned property to the government. Tapos sa contract, yung mga stalls dyan belongs to the government. They continued collecting, never remitting the money to the government. Kaya sabi ko, pag hindi kayo umalis dyan, papasukan ko yan ng Pilipino. Sabihin ko, lupa ninyo yan. You occupy it. Well, sumibat sila. Ngayon, it's back. It's earning. Sabi ko kay Sunny Dominguez, fine, more viable. Di mabuti yung, ano sir, yung para matapos na itong, talagang galit ako sa mga mayaman na walang hiya. Kung sabi niya, anti-elit. Anti-elit. Ayaw ko lang yung lukuhan na gano'n, harap-harapan. Tapos yung donut nila walang bayad-bayad, amounting to billions, inassess ni Inares, 8 million. Dito sa panahon ko, wala yan. Ito, may isang kwento ako. I don't know if he's guilty or not, or reliable. I'll talk to you about Faildon. Alam mo si Faildon was the one who tipped me nung sa sigarilyo. And how much did we earn? How much? 35. 40, sir. Mayroon pa silang 5. It's 40 billion. Kung gusto lang ng pera ni Faildon, bakit pa niya palusutin yung siyabo na alam niya na papatayin ko siya pag palusot niya yun? Bakit? Why would he tinker and gamble? Ito, nasa warehouse na. So, di maniwala na Faildon na ano. I got him. Nalusutan siya. Pareho kay Sid ngayon. Pero may ilabas ako na ano, may ilabas ako na yung nakuha ko noon. Ito yung isa si Desierto. He daw being pressured. Ilabas daw niya si Yang. Go ahead. Hindi ko mampinsan niya. Am I my brother's keeper? Nakilala ko na yan. He went to Davao 15 years ago to... Wala pa yan druga-druga. So hindi maniwala yan. And besides, I don't know what's his connection, but every time na may mabigat na, he's there. Sabi ko nga, kasama palagi yan ni Ambassador Xiao. You'd think Ambassador Xiao, with his 10,000 walking Chinese here, payag siya na tulog sa bahay ni... Ngayon sabi ko, about 10,000 of them. All, you know. Tapos yung, sabi ko, I did my best. I was talking to Sasot. Ayaw niyang aminin. Pina-analyze ko sa military. Sabi ko, nasa uli ko sa analyze it. Give me. Sabi niya, you know, Mayor, and why should I not believe my military? Di doon na lang ako sa komunista magkonsulta. Sabi nila sa intelligence, sir, this is a coalition government. jasig, tapos pag tap sa Bisaya, tapukin. You group it into one, maybe try to make a paragraph of what are demands. It turned out to be at least a coalition government, lalo na sa economic. Inosente yung pagkano, economics. Mahirap to, sabi ko. So, hindi kami nag-intindihan. Sabi ko, I do not want to talk to you because I cannot give you what I do not own. That is the sovereignty of the Republic of the Philippines. Yun, sa dyan. And others, lahat ng promise ko, ginawa ko man. Itong human rights, hayaan mo yan sila. Akin yan. Sabi ko nga, I said, in this, I'm ready to go down. My honor, my life, nobody can question my loyalty to my country. Lahat mabuko ka sa akin pag yan. Why when it comes to the interest of my government interest, pati ganda, huwag kayong matakot dyan. You can shoot me anytime if I become a traitor. Wala ho ako dyan. Stealing people. I've been mayor for. Wala akong history sa Davao na 23 years akong nag-mayor. All transparent. All nagdaan yan sila. Si Rolly nagdaan doon. Si Anyo, pero sa division. Kilala man nila ako? Totoo lang, kilala nila. Kilala ninyo ako. Kasi kilala ko halos lahat yan sila. Sid Lapenya. Si Sid lang masyado, si Sid na lusutan yun. Pero sabihin mo, si Sid magpayag ng Bakit ka? Kung gusto mo magpira, bakit ka dyan sa Cebu? Di yung iba na lang. Bakit ka pa dyan It's a silly proposition. Kaya kay Pael doon ako nanawala. Kasi siya nung nagpiyait sabi niya, sir, may tawag ko si Dominguez. Kaya nung nagkahulihan, 3 billion, sabi ni Dominguez, shit, I need more. Mga tao na walang ginawa, maghanap ng pera mo. Bulan lang, mag-hold up. Kaya ako nananawala. Siya yung we will earn about 40 billion there. Bayad na. So, pera na yan. Yung iba, ayaw ko. Ngayong Maylong, that's plunder. They should remember that. Maya-maya nabakukang ng ulo ito si Kalida. Kalida naman mainit talaga sa kanila yan. Mainit talaga yan sa yelo. Kaya si Kalida, pinsan ni Josepa, Idralin Marcos. Siyempre, yung ayaw ipalibing, talagang nasasaktan. At saka, water under the bridge na yan. Kaya pag dating sa akin, I decided the controversy not to favor Kalida but sticking to the law. It's a soldier or a president. On both counts, he might have been a lousy soldier or a good one. That is for history to find out. But definitely Marcos was president and a soldier. So, legally, talagang ibibigay ko. No choice. I have to be on the legal side. Yung kanila kasi, they keep on digressing on anong ginawa ng... This is not to defend the Marcos. I was not... Well, if you must know, my father was a cabinet member of Marcos during his first term. Because he was the only one and another two guys from Mindanao na governor who stuck it out with the nationalista. Everybody went to Macapagal. Ganon ang style ng politika. Just like now, nag-PDP la, tapos ngayon nagsiuwian sa mother unit nila. Ganon, but earlier, puro PDP na. Kaya ako masyado lukewarm ako because I know let me look for there's a nice word for that. Hindi naman insult to, but the vagaries of life. That's the vagaries of life. So yun ang... But, okay na, ganito. Kudita, tanungin ko kayo, ano makasalanan ko ba? Tell me. Tell me, what is missing? Have you used that record that I stole? That I interfered in the transactions? Did I behave? Yung bunganga ako, kasi galit ako. Sinasadya ko yan. Kasi bugok man itong mga puti. Lalo ng iyo, Jesus Mariusep. Huwag kayong maniwala dyan. Maniwala kayo, mas bright kami dyan sa kanila. Honestly. Just talking to them, idyoto. Walang alam sa international law. Wala talagang puro just imagine International Court, Criminal Court. If tayo International Court of Justice, UN yun. It's a creation of EU. Criminal Court, yun International Court of Justice yung sa UN. They organized, created a body there, appointed all the judges and prosecutors. Wala tayong kasali. Tapos ngayon, maghanap ng mali dito, gusto ako papriso ng walang hiya. Kasi sinabi ko yung putang inang itim, sampalin ko yun. What's your business coming here? Matanga mo, si Trump, minura rin sila. Sabi niya si Trump, hindi ako membro ninyo, huwag mo akong... Wala nabi ko ba. So, tignan mo itong mga abogado natin. Just one sentence, makain na tayo. Luto na. Wala malagi ko maho. Tignan mo talaga itong, I had this defense. I was investigated by Alston, rapporteur, no charges. I was investigated by De Lima when she was the Commissioner of Human Rights. No charges. Wala. Then I was investigated by De Lima when she was Secretary of Justice. No charges. When she was a senator, they investigated me. No charges. Ngayon, violator ako ng human rights. Hindi sana dinimanda mo ako. Ilang beses ninyo ako na inimbestiga. So, tignan mo si De Lima. Ngayon, before the international crowd, si John of Arc, anak ng puta, ginuglo pa, binibigyan pa ng medal of valor. Kabugok nito mga putang inan to. Patawarin sana sila ng... Kaya kung dito yan sa Pilipinas, sinalvage ko na yan, anak ng putang yan. Yung barilin mo yan, putang inang yan. Wala gud kakwenta-kwentang ang chairman nila, yung kaibigan, ang kapatid ng kaibigan niya ng King of Jordan, nag-issue ng statement, pinsan pala, pinsan, no, sir? Pinsan ng King of Jordan, yun ang chairman, ha? Autocratic country, not democratically installed. Autocratic yan. Tang-ina niya. Ilagay mo yan dyan sa, you place him in, what's happening to you? Hindi nga niya alam ang Bill of Rights, ano? Tingnan mo talaga kaugok nitong mga, tapos mga businessman, ang mga judges nila. Ito may depensa ako, tinago ko. Di ba, ingay sila, AKJ, yung mga ulol. Sabi ko, sige lang. Tapos sabi ng, sila, si Roque, gusto magsenador, sabi ko, tama ka na. Standby ka. Bigyan kita ibang trabaho. Hindi ka manalo. Bakit? Ay, mga sundalo ayaw sa iyo. Tinuro ko kayo na job sa kanila. Well, sundalo ayaw sa iyo. Tinago ko lang yun. Walang isang abogado dito nagsabi. Honestly, tanungin mo sila. Tanungin mo. Ako tahimik lang ako. Itong iba na, alam mo, you cannot arrest the sitting president, immunity from suit. Ako, tahimik lang ako. Pero ininsulto na ako ng ulol. Kasi pala doon, nagpunta ako sa Jordan. Nasunog yung ko, kainit ng yawa. Nang inasabi niya, do not mind that relative of mine. He's screwed. Sabi ko, ikaw pigil-pigil kasi nakaganti sana ako. Huwag mong kasi bigyan tayo ng 2 helicopter. Pagdating doon, dinisplay talaga yung 2 Cobra. Sinabi pa doon sa Chief of Staff, dagdagan mo pang isa, kaibigan mo, ada pa isa. So, nakita na namin yung chopper. So, di-training naman yung mga piloto natin. Baka next year madala na yun. Sabi ko, I don't know if I mentioned it. Yung no person. It applies to military and the police. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Nandiyan na yan. It's the Constitution. Tapos, ito ngayon sa akin. ERAP signed the Rome Agreement. Pinadala sa Congress. Congress gave its concurrence. Correct. Kompleto na sana. But for the fact na galing Congress, ibalik mo sa akin yan because I have the duty to publish it in the official gazette. It is only when there is a publication of the law, especially criminal law, that every Filipino is put on notice na may batas, constructive yan. Constructive presumption na yan. Official Gazette. If you do not publish it, there is no law at all. Ang ginawa nila, after Congress, instead of returning it to me, dinala na kaagad sa Europe. Doon sa Rome, inatas na kaagad nila. Well, I did not say anything. Tama agad ako, kubalang araw. Kasi sa Davao, yun na yung angin, extrajudicial killing. Talagang bumatay ako. Walang question yan. Hindi naman kailangan matapang ka. Tapos nang siga nila, EJK. Sinabi ko, you cannot acquire jurisdiction over my person, not in a million years. Why? Because you violated my rights. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. What is lacking in this process? You did not publish it. So you violated, no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, without due process of law. Kaya kayo, kung mademanda kayo, ito si Connie, madimanda ka, extrajudicial killing, huwag kang matakot. Kita abogado, pag convicted pa rin, yan sana si Emilio Dia. Si policeman, ano. Sir, gawaan mo ng pardon. Restored to full civil and political rights and promoted to next in rank. Light colonel ka na. Sige, fight tayo. Sino naman na kayo? Di pagbaba ko, pardon is extended to Rodrigo Duterte for crimes against humanity. Signed, Rodrigo Duterte. Salamat ninyo.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Dinner will now be served.